93% of you are not subscribed to the channel, so make sure to subscribe to the channel if you like my videos. The worst case scenario, you go. Austin Rivers is the son of one of the best coaches in the league today, Doc Rivers. Doc played for the Hawks and his future head coaching team, the Los Angeles Clippers. Doc was a coach of the Orlando Magic and Boston Celtics before coaching the Clippers. Austin led his high school basketball team to back-to-back Florida State championships in 2010 and 2011. He also played in the 2011 Nike Hoops Summit for Team USA and was an McDonald's All-American. He was one of the top-rated high school basketball players in the class of 2011, being rated as high as number 1 by Rivals.com. This is what happened to Austin Rivers. Years before Austin Rivers would be drafted into the NBA, he was tearing it up in high school. As a freshman on the varsity team, he averaged 13 points per game, 2.2 assists per game, and 1.5 steals per game while getting limited opportunities. In his sophomore year, he averaged 23.8 points per game, 1.3 assists per game, and 1.6 steals per game. This was the year that Rivers got in his chance to become more of a focal point on his team. In his final 2 years as a junior, he averaged 23.9 points per game, and as a senior, he averaged 28.8 points per game. So he was named a 5-star recruit by Rivals 24/7 Sports and had an ESPN grade of 98. In Rivers' back-to-back Florida State championships, he was a main contributor to the team, putting up 23 points in his first championship and 25 points in his second one. He was also a part of the gold medal winning team at the FIBA American Under-18 Championship, where he set a Team USA record for an Under-18 event with 35 points against Canada. He was a Ballers Life golden child, accumulating millions of views across the world, basically becoming a high school basketball sensation. So with all this hype around his name, on September 30th, 2010, Rivers committed to Duke University. His commitment was widely covered by ESPN and various other sports networks, given his status as the class of 2011's top recruit. As a freshman, Rivers played in Duke's exhibition game in China during an international tour in August 2011. In the first game against the Chinese men's basketball team, Rivers scored 18 points on 8 of 19 shooting and led Duke to a 77-64 victory. February 8, 2012, his three-point basket as time expired helped Duke to overcome an 82-72 deficit with 2 minutes to play over the University of North Carolina. This game would put Rivers on NBA radars. Sadly, Rivers' college career ended in the round of 64 of the NCAA tournament when Duke lost to Lehigh University. Rivers had a horrible game, only shooting 5-14 from the field while playing in 34 minutes. At the end of the season, Rivers averaged 15.5 points per game, 2.1 assists per game, and shot 36% from the three. On March 26, 2012, Rivers declared for the NBA draft, foregoing his final 3 years of college eligibility. Rivers was selected by the New Orleans Hornets with the 10th overall pick in the 2012 NBA draft. Right off the jump, Rivers underwent successful surgery to clean up bone spurs in his right ankle. Rivers made his NBA debut in the Hornets season opener against the San Antonio Spurs. In 24 minutes as a starter, he scored 7 points on 1 of 9 shooting in a 99-95 loss. This was an underwhelming start to Austin's young career, but on December 14th, he scored a then career-high 27 points in a loss to Minnesota. Then he braced his hand, ending his rookie season. For his rookie season, he averaged 6.2 points on 37% shooting from the field and 33% shooting from the three-point line. There wasn't really anything notable about his second and third year with the Pelicans other than the team declining his fourth-year team option. So on January 12, 2015, Rivers was traded to the Boston Celtics in a 3-team trade involving the Pelicans and the Memphis Grizzlies. To make a long story short, Rivers didn't want to play for the Boston Celtics, so what did he do next? He joins his dad on the Clippers. Whew. January 16, Rivers made his debut for the Clippers and made history, becoming the first son to play for his father in the NBA. But this story will take a turn for the worse. This will be the downfall of Austin Rivers' career. His next 3 seasons with the Clippers were uneventful, getting bounced in the first round, dealing with injuries that caused him to sit out 21 games, and his teammates feeling like Doc is favoring his son over them, so the father and son experiment was over. Austin was traded to the Washington Wizards, then traded to the Phoenix Suns, then waived by the Phoenix Suns the next day. At this point, you may think Rivers has become a bust after getting waived and traded multiple times, but on December 24, 2018, Rivers signed with the Houston Rockets. The injuries derailed his career, but he is still a solid backup point guard / shooting guard to Russell Westbrook and James Harden. There's a lesson to learn in all of this. It doesn't matter how good you were in high school, the level will always increase and it won't wait for you. It's either get with the program or get left behind. This has been TV1, and as always, I'll catch you all next time.